Hey guys, how are you? Welcome into a Tuesday morning edition of the Daily Juice podcast with me, Matt Perrault at Sports Talk Matt. To follow me on Twitter at BettingPros. To follow BettingPros, the BetMGM offer is always above me on the YouTube video. You guys can go and grab it. $10 bet to win $150. Juice 150, the promo code at sign up for BetMGM. All right, so a flat night, like literally flat. So we laid the extra juice to get to the quarter win for Robert Williams. That went over 6.5 points. Marcus Smart went over 14.5 points as well. So we got those two bets to come in. We lose on the plus 140 on Boston. Warriors win the game outright. So no blood, no foul. 1-2 or 2-1 night, but because the props came in and not the full, the half unit bet, flat. So 2-1, but not winning any money. So that's not great, but congrats to the Warriors. Andrew Wiggins is the MVP of this series. He's played so well. Boston just fumbles the basketball away way too often. If they want to win this series, they're going to have to play incredibly much differently in game 6 and 7. And right now, I don't know. So we're on a 7-1 on the Warriors to win it all. 10-1 for Boston. So either way, we're coming out way ahead here, and we're going to make a nice little score for ourselves with a 1-unit play on the Warriors to win. Well, I guess technically it would be 6 units because we're going to give 1 unit back for the Boston Celtics, or 9 units, giving 1 back on the Warriors, depending on where we go. So we've played this very well. We've put ourselves in a very good position to come out and end the NBA season with a pretty good run. Let me see real quick while I'm taping here our NBA record for the season and what that 6 units will do for us from a total perspective for the year. So right now for the NBA, we are 69-70 on the NBA season. So NBA props, we're now 9-9. Down 0.3 units for the season, so like and we're down 1 unit for the NBA. So, if we get ourselves that +6 with the Warriors, we'll wind up 6 units for the season, and that would put us into the black for the year. So it's a good hit. It's the Warriors or the Celtics, either way. We've put ourselves in a very good spot here to make some money here on the NBA season. So the NBA will be profitable. What this tells me is the NBA year will be profitable for us, which is good for the entire season. So, excuse me. Looking forward to getting into the NHL. We're 47-44 in the NHL, flat. 51.6%, literally flat for the entire year. That's almost hard to do, to go flat in the entire year. So NBA will wind up. If we do well at the NHL here, we could wind up potentially being up as well. So it'd be good for hockey and basketball. We did really well in the NFL. Some of the more negative ones that we've had this year, combat sports, not great on combat sports. 8-13 now, down 2.5 units on that one. And the PGA, I've been so bad in golf. 3-10 in golf, down 3 units. I got to correct that at some point in the near future with that. But before we give you the picks, 3 baseball plays. I went 1-2 on Sunday by doing baseball. Let's go 2-1 today for baseball. But let me tell you about our friends at Sleeper. Sleeper is the fastest growing fantasy platform today. Millions of players already with this game-changing product, unlike anything else in the industry. And now they've got this Sleeper new over-under game that they've got for you guys. You know how to do prop betting. It's pretty much there. You then choose the amount of money, how much you want to enter into a contest. If you pick it correctly, you win anywhere from 2 times to 20 times the money you put in. It's pretty cool. You can play with your friends, live chat with your friends. The new over-under game. Go to your mobile phone, join our listener group on Sleeper at sleeper.com/dailyjuice, and Sleeper will automatically match your first deposit of up to $100. Again, go to sleeper.com/dailyjuice, and you'll get a $100 match on your first deposit. Terms and conditions do apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. All right, so again, 3 bets going here for Major League Baseball. All right, so let's start with the Dodgers and the Angels. Noah Syndergaard is starting for the Angels. He's 1-3 with a 7.88 ERA on the road. That is not good. Syndergaard is very good at home. Like against the Red Sox, his last start, they lost 1-0. He went 6 innings, 5 hits, 1 earned run. Against the Yankees on the road, 7 hits, 5 earned runs. Last time out before that on the road, against Texas, only went 2/3 of an inning, 4 hits, 6 runs, only 4 of them earned, given up. He's just not good on the road, and he's going up against right now. look, the Dodgers have a lot of good pitchers, but Tony Gonsolin's phenomenal. 7-0, 1.58 ERA. At home, Gonsolin's 4-0 with an ERA of 1. Okay, this guy is unfreaking believable. Last time at home against the Mets, a 2-0 victory, went 6, 2 hits, no earned runs. Against Arizona the time before that, 6 innings, 3 hits, 2 earned runs. How I'm going to bet this is this way. First 5 run line. I'm going to lay the half a run here on the Dodgers at minus 128 for the Dodgers to be leading here after 5, given where the Dodgers currently are, which they lost 3 games in a row, coming back home to take on the lowly Angels, who are 12-15 on the road this year. Dodgers 17-10. So forget about the bullpens. We're going just with the starters. After 5 innings, we need the Dodgers to be leading by 1 run. It can be 1-0, and we cash this, okay? Doesn't have to be a big score. Dodgers offense has been a little bit anemic. You know, they lost 7-2, 3-2, 2-0 to San Francisco, so they haven't been scoring a lot of runs. So first 5 over 4.5 runs, a little shaky on that. Rather just go run line. Dodgers, run line, first 5, lay the half a run at minus 128. All right, but speaking of the Giants, let's talk about them and their game coming up here today. Giants are playing really well. Giants are taking on the Royals. The Royals are a bad baseball team. Right now, it's 5-2 San Francisco, and they should win and win on the run line. They'll take on KC again tomorrow, and this is a guy where my other job tipped me off. There was an article written by, I think it was the SB Nation site, that was covering the Royals. And they're starting a pitcher coming up today that is a little bit, well, let's just say he probably shouldn't be pitching in Major League Baseball. He's not a good pitcher at all. Kris Bubic. He's 0-3 with a 9.13 ERA. He gets another start somehow because against Baltimore, he pitched 4 1/3, 6 hits, 4 earned runs, 5 Ks, 2 walks. Guess that was good enough to get him another start here, and now up against this Giants team that is red hot. I'm going for first 5, okay? You can look at these and go, okay, we're just going to come in here and lay first 5 because we got Logan Webb going, who I absolutely love. And I don't really want to get involved here with laying minus 245. So it's a similar thing. Giants laying 1.5 runs. Okay, this is kind of funny. The Giants are laying so the Dodgers are laying at half a run. The Giants are laying 1.5 runs. So they got to be leading by 2. It's got to be 2-0 or greater for the Giants after the first 5. FanDuel's got this at plus 108. I think it's a good bet. Bubic is horrible. I mean, Kris Bubic is he should not be pitching in Major League Baseball. His ERA at home is 8.31. Okay? He's not good. And he's going up against one of the best pitchers. I love Logan Webb. I love betting on Logan Webb. He's been tremendous. 5-2, 3.77 is not typical for him, but his ERA on the road is good. And his ERA at home has been very good. 35 innings, 40 hits, 13 earned runs, 29 Ks. Last time out against Colorado at home, got a loss, but went 5 2/3, 3 runs, 2 earned. Time before that against the Mets, he went 5 hits, 2 earned runs, giving up 6 Ks for him. San Fran is now just 3 games back of the LA Dodgers in the loss column. They are 2 games back of the San Diego Padres in the loss column. So get to beat up on this bad Royals team, make some noise here. Pick up a half a game tonight on the Dodgers. Giants laying 1.5 runs, first 5 at plus 108. We're going a half a unit coming up on that. And the third and final bet, this one is a little bit on the shakier side because of how bad these teams pitching-wise can be at times. But right now, when you look at teams to the over, we still have the Houston Astros at 41-19 to the under. That's the number 1 under record in Major League Baseball. They're taking on Texas, who's 27-26-6 to the under. So pretty much 50% flat. But the total for their game coming up here today is 9. Houston and Texas. And Dane Dunning is going 1-4, 4.41 ERA, 1.3 WHIP against Jose Urquidy, who's 5-3 with a 5.04 ERA. Dunning at home, though, hasn't been horrible. He's been okay. 6 games pitched, 35 innings, 14 earned runs given up, 38 Ks. Last time out at home, he went 7, 3 hits, 2 earned runs. Time before that, last time out against Cleveland, 4 innings, 9 hits, 4 earned runs. He's all right. He's not horrible. 1-4, 4.44 ERA. But again, he's pitched okay last 2 times out and okay at home. He's going up against Jose Urquidy, who on the road is, again, okay. Not great last couple of starts. He get hit pretty hard against Seattle. Got a loss, 4 1/3, 7 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned. Against Kansas City, 6 innings, 5 hits, 3 earned runs. The total, though, is 9. And we've got a team in the Astros that, generally speaking here, the Astros are either winning 6-2, 6-3. So far this year, the most runs that have been scored between the Astros and the Rangers is 8. 5-3, 5-2, 2-1, 3-0, 5-1, 3-2, 4-3, 5-1, 6-2. Okay? Every game has gone under 9. They've all gone under 9. Houston leads the series 6 games, or the season series 6-3. I'm going to bet under 9 here for the Astros and the Texas Rangers. I think this number might go up, but I think you can jump on it here. -120 to the under for the Rangers and the Astros. Under 9, -120 for a half a unit. Okay, so 3 bets, 3 half-unit plays. Giants first 5 laying 1.5 runs at +108, taking on the Royals. Under 9 runs, Houston and Texas for the game at -120, half a unit. And we're going first 5 Dodgers laying a half a run in their game against the Angels at -128. 3 bets, all half a unit. Best of luck for us for baseball. Wednesday, we get the Stanley Cup going for Game 1. Let's see if, I'll tell you right now, if Darcy Kemper is named the starting goaltender for Colorado, I am all over the Tampa Bay Lightning, probably for 1 unit. Tampa Bay Lightning, money line, 1 unit to come in and get a victory in Game 1 of their best-of-7 series. Long layoff, and Darcy Kemper hasn't played in a long time. I'm all over Tampa in Game 1 if Darcy Kemper gets the start. We'll see who they put in net, but if it's Kemper, all over Tampa Bay coming up in Game 1 coming up on Wednesday. My name is Matt Perrault. Follow me on Twitter @SportsTalkMatt. Every single morning, it's Daily Juice Podcast. I was being brought to you by BetMGM.